Hello, friends. Have you ever noticed how minor inconveniences, a delayed bus, spilled tea, or an unexpected message can ruin your entire day? We've all been in that situation. Our hearts race, thoughts jump chaotically, and suddenly it feels like the whole world is against us. But what if I told you there's a way to look at these events differently? A way that not only helps you stay calm but also grants you true inner freedom. We live in a world where stress lurks around every corner. In the morning, we are irritated by traffic. During the day we drown in deadlines, and in the evening we mindlessly scroll through news that only heightens our anxiety. Amidst all this chaos, we often waste our energy on things that don't deserve a drop of our attention. But what if I told you that people found the key to tranquility over 2,000 years ago? In ancient Rome, there were philosophers who knew how to cope with chaos: Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca. Their wisdom has survived the ages and still helps millions of people around the world. Today, I will share with you 5 lessons from the Stoics, not just advice, but living stories and examples that you can feel and apply. We will walk this path together, step by step, from the first spark of awareness to deep inner peace. Each lesson will be a key that opens the door to your tranquility. If you're ready to stop wasting your nerves on trivialities and learn to live more easily, let's get started. Lesson 1. Distinguish between what is in your control and what is not. Our first lesson begins with the life of a person who could have been broken by any circumstances. Imagine ancient Rome, bustling streets, dusty roads. In this world lived Epictetus, a man born a slave. His master controlled his time, body, and even fate. But there was one thing that no one could take from him: his freedom of mind. Epictetus said, "There are things that are in our control and things that are not. What is within our power are our thoughts, actions, and decisions. The weather, the opinions of others, and random events are not in our control." Here's an example. Once, Epictetus's master, a cruel and hot-tempered man, decided to punish him. He grabbed him by the leg and said, "If you do not obey, I will break your bone." Epictetus looked at him calmly and replied, "You can break my leg, but you cannot make me hate you." In the end, the bone was indeed broken, but Epictetus's spirit remained unshaken. Apply this lesson to your life. You're standing in line, and the cashier is slowly counting change. What is in your control? You can't speed up the cashier, but you can change your reaction. Take a deep breath, look around, maybe you'll find something amusing, or just remind yourself, this situation is not worth your irritation. Lesson 2. Accept the inevitable. Now let's move to the 2nd century AD, to Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who ruled a vast empire, waged wars, and dealt with epidemics and betrayal. Yet amidst all this, he remained remarkably balanced. His secret was a principle he called amor fati, love of fate. In his meditations, he wrote, "Accept everything that happens as if you had chosen it yourself." When his army suffered defeat and the treasury ran dry, Marcus Aurelius did not complain or curse fate. He simply sat down, took a pen, and wrote, "If this has happened, it must be so. My task is to make the best of what is." How can you apply this to yourself? Imagine you've arranged to meet friends, but the cafe you were going to has closed for renovations. You can be angry, or you can say, "All right, it must be so. What can I do?" Suggest another option, have a picnic, or just chat online. Accepting the inevitable is not weakness, it's wisdom. Lesson 3. Live in the present. Seneca said, "We suffer more from our imagination than from reality." His main principle is to be here and now, not allowing the past or future to steal your peace. Let's say you failed an important exam or didn't perform well in a meeting. Instead of torturing yourself with thoughts of a what if, ask yourself, what can I do now? The answer might be simple: prepare better for the next time, or just take a deep breath. Lesson 4. Cultivate self-control. The Stoics believe that emotions are like a wild horse. If not tamed, they will carry you into the abyss. Marcus Aurelius practiced self-control. He slept on a hard bed, wore simple clothes, and ate plain food, not to suffer, but to remember, "I am stronger than my desires." Apply this in your life. The next time you feel like exploding or snapping at someone, take a pause, step outside for a minute, take a deep breath. That is self-control. Lesson 5. Find your inner refuge. Seneca wrote letters in noisy Rome but found peace in his thoughts. Marcus Aurelius reflected on the battlefield. Amidst the clamor of swords, Epictetus maintained clarity even in slavery. Their secret was an inner refuge. Conclusion. Let's recap the 5 lessons. Distinguish between what is in your control and what is not. Accept the inevitable. Live in the present. Cultivate self-control. Find your inner refuge. How can you create it? Establish an evening ritual, write down your thoughts, analyze your day. This will help you maintain mental clarity. These principles can be applied right now. And when something goes wrong next time, remember the Stoics. You'll be surprised at how easily you can maintain your calm. Thank you for being with me. Share this video, and let me know in the comments what little things throw you off balance. Let's learn together to let them go.